jamming out some Corey Asbury and that Sparrows song that we've already heard. Well, anyway, I'm gonna do rapid fire on this deal right now. I don't know what I'm gonna call this actually, to be honest. Maybe I'll call it rapid fire, because I'm gonna be firing off a whole bunch of stuff on all four 8 cylinders right now. So anyway, here goes. I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but you know what? I've been I gotta get in the habit of doing this stuff more regularly, I guess. I'll just give you a whole bunch of stuff all at once. Who knows? You know, give me some feedback on that, but or not. I got a lot of words here. Good stuff here. Okay, where do I start? Let's start with this new one that I got today. One more move. The King's got one more move. It's going to be a fight to believe, a fight over the faith to believe. Many have doubted my people, questioned my will, my word. I got 100% fulfillment. Let that sink in. See, that's the thing you gotta think about. Let that sink in for a minute. That he's got 100% fulfillment. Nothing that he's ever... Everything that God has said, whether it's his word or spirit, has come to pass, is coming to pass, or will come to pass. 100%. You cannot go... I mean, that's perfection right there. That's perfect God right there. Anyway, let that one sink in for a minute. Alright. And I was saying this earlier, this may be one of those things, you may want to rewind this thing and say that again, you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, I'm just going to rapid fire this dealer. Alright. Stand on it. Okay, let's see. Nothing I said has been left out. It's all happened. Rest in me, my finished work. Stand on it. And I will do the work. It's deeper than politics. To know this much is to know it's about kingdoms, as you know. My kingdom wins. No other one will. I'm a God of truth and justice. Many will lash out as all hell is unleashed. Many will run to me, or to my house for refuge. They will get more than that, love and so much more. My house is a strong tower like my word says. The righteous will find strength and hope, while the world is worried and fearful of tomorrow and everything that comes. Proverbs 18:10. Okay, and as he said that, I was like, it reminded me of two things. There was a song that we used to sing in church years ago. It was back at Emmanuel, I think. It was having to do with the strong tower, running to God, and as He is our strong tower, and that's based off. I think it's based off of that Proverbs 18:10. Let's see. All right. Alright, so I'm going to read that real quick here. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run to it and are protected. Wow. See, it doesn't matter where you're at in life, where you're at in this world. If you're of God, you are protected. And you can run to the house of the Lord and be protected. The name of the Lord is protection, safety, and security, and all that. So good and all that. Anyway, that's a good word. Be encouraged on that one. Let's see here. Saturday was a busy day. Okay. Yeah, none of this stuff. I just put this out there. I don't drum up any of this stuff. I don't, you know. Anyway, I'm not one of those guys. I've never been one of those guys that make up anything. I don't. You know, it's all legit. It's not I'm not blowing smoke out my behind here, okay? I just put it out there like that, you know. If it's not for you, then disregard, go on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how this is gonna work, okay? Alright. Sometimes your dreams may have delays. Be not fearful or worried. Expect, expect, expect. High faith yields a promise, yields a miracle, not hype. Eyes of faith to know all I am. Get all I am, my promises, yes and amen. See, there's a lot in that short one there. You know, sometimes it's like we think we gotta have this long deal and it's gotta be deep, you know, and sometimes it's just short, sweet, you know. And sometimes it's those ones that are short and sweet. It's like, wow, okay, all right, that's what's up. I'll take that, you know. And those are the ones that you take into your week, your month, your year, and so on. And God begins to do a work on the inside of you on that one. So I'm going to let that one sit there for a minute. You can rewind that if you need to. You'll a miracle. So it's just talking about faith, you know. Your dreams have, you know, a lot of times we think to ourselves, well, why isn't it happening now? Why, God, aren't you doing it? Or whatever it is that you're believing for. And then, I think I think basically it's like an issue of faith. It's an issue of your expectation, you know. Anyway, next one. Freedom found in me is a choice too. It's a gift, confidence in the finished work. You walk in freedom and all I am, and I have done in and through you by my hand. Everything paid by me. I did it so you could be free and live free. Now responsibility in me, a new place to be in me. Embrace the responsibility that is in me. Freedom has a cost and a responsibility. In this, it's not out of religion. Religion made a mockery of me. It enslaved so many to laws, no freedom in laws. True responsibility is walking in freedom. In my ways, not do as you choose like the world does. Wow, that's powerful right there. You know, talking about freedom in Him. You know, there's a lot of people that are enslaved to a certain rituals, duties, things like that. And that's religion right there. You know, when you are like, well, I better hold true to what I'm to whatever version of God that you have, and He's the kind of God that He'll blow all that away just to reveal Himself on a deeper level and say, hey, let me show you who I am. let me humble you for a minute here, so that you can understand who I am. That's good. Now, I wish everything had a scripture reference, but not everything does. So, just gotta go with the flow. That's where I'm at. Go with the flow, you know. That's where the power is. Okay, this one's kind of personal, but, well, I'm gonna roll with it. Okay? Talking about me. Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna share that, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that one's good. I'm gonna save that for myself. That one, I don't feel like I'm supposed to share that one, so I'm gonna leave that one. No mercy without forgiveness and prayer by God's people. Mercy is a matter of the heart. One must see the need for it over judgment. Mercy rejoices once forgiven. Judgment disappoints knowing what is coming is not good. Mercy understands repentance is a work by the Spirit and the heart. Wow, that word right there is deep, okay? There's so much in that right there. You know, I think a lot of times we go through life and we think, okay, you know, we expect, God, you gotta judge. You know, we're over here summoning judgment down from the heavens, right? I've been there, you know. I mean, it's probably, you know, it's like, man, somebody tries to pick a fight with you or tries to argue with you, pick an argument with you, and then you're like, let me just rain down the fire on your behind or your head or whatever, and then we'll see, you know. But I'm gonna lay that one sit. But anyway, you know, I think there's a greater need for more mercy in what is going on in this world, and I think that's part of what the Spirit is wanting to say and wanting to get done in this hour is mercy, 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 mercy. You know, wow. Here's one. Okay, this is a good one here. Have I not said kingdoms? It's all about this one word. Need not worry or fear. My kingdom comes and wins in the end. The story today of my kingdom plan, my prophets didn't get wrong. It's about my will, going forth in greater darkness. Many turned on these such people. Keep in mind, light versus dark kingdoms. Light wins. Don't get caught up in a doubt or questioning. My book is full of wicked rulers sent upon the land to destroy my land. In the end, the people found me on a deeper level. Had they not been in the deep place, was it my will to have wicked rulers? No. They still answer to me with everyone else. No one escapes my judgment or wrath. They might have their party now. It won't be a party when judgment comes on their souls. As a people of me, pray for the people in power to have me revealed. In the middle of great deception, I'll shine brighter than any darkness present. Yes, the prophets will be dealt with and are being handled. What is needed is a resetting, an awakening to me. Once this happens, I'll receive the glory that won't disappoint my people. Colossians 2. There's a public display coming on the unjust and those in between. Choose your kingdom and serve its master. Me versus the enemy. One comes with death and punishment, while the other brings blessing in life. Wow. That's a good one. There's so much in all that. Okay. Yeah. Wow. What's being done with prophets is a retooling. I'm getting the house in order so that everyone is tracking what I'm doing. Some may say weeding out false from true hearers of me. I'm drawing some that were really off and allowed opinion to get in the way of what I truly was stating. For others, it's a refining fire. This will only make my kingdom a stronger threat to that of darkness. Wow. That's powerful right there. Anyway, I don't know what to say to that one. I mean, that's a deep word right there. Let's try this one. There's coming a day when there's no more fighting. Have I not said it's already won in me? Nothing in your power will get you the victory. Only in me do you get it. My finished work grants you the victory. Your effort comes short because you are not resting in me. To rest means to give me control. Being at peace, victory comes when you rest in me. I love this part. Take a load off your feet and allow me to slay the giant in the land. Many of my people have faith like David. He went into battle with me by his side to slay Goliath. He knew his strength in me, wasn't worried because I was on his side. My people will do much in my strength versus your weak effort in your own strength. You want to slay the giant or just bruise him? Time for my generation, my people to take their place in me, to slay the giant in their world. Know this that it's about me. When I have done it, there will be many who will know me and love me on a deeper place. They will know that I'm the God of power, love, peace, and so much more. 1 Samuel 17. Okay, I'm not going to read that, but you can read that at your leisure. It's talking about, that's the story of David and Goliath, and how David had God on his side and slayed a giant in the land in Goliath. It was part of the other part of that. I think it was part of the Philistine army. But that's such a now word, because there are some of these giants right now going on in the land, But anyway, that's rapid fire. I just boom, 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 boom. You know, if you gotta rewind it and say that again, then by all means, But Saturday, that's it. It was like three all in one day, but that's kind of how it flows sometimes. Sometimes it's like I may only get like one here or one there, but I trust and know that God knows exactly what's going on before anything else happens in this world. So that's the thing, And I said something live earlier about the prophets and all that, and there's not enough that you can't. can't really say enough more, say more about that, because there's a lot of people out there that are thinking, oh yeah, if I only had this, But here's the thing. At the end of the day, trust God. Trust Him. You know. To be a true hearer of the Word, true hearer of God, you have to just tune your ears towards heaven. That's all there is to it. There's no secret. There's no secret sauce to the formula, the madness of anything that God is. It's just, are you listening to Him? Because, if you tune out all the distractions, you will hear Him. You will hear Him crystal clear, speaking right to you. It's not some crazy, spooky thing either. It's like just, hey, unfiltered. Like I said in some of my videos last year, it's unfiltered. It's unlike anything else that you are maybe familiar with. And see, a lot of times He speaks in a way that maybe is how you talk, is how I talk. Now, one of my words, as He said, "Thus saith the Lord." I'm like, what? What? No. I think a lot of these prophets, they like to dress that word up and just give me the word, man. Just share it. Because when you share it, and don't be afraid about be bold. We're living in a world, in a time in this world where it's time to be bold in what you believe, and not back down from what you know is true and just and right. So that's all I'm saying on that. I don't know if I'm going long on this one, but I always like to give you some meat along with it. And if questions, comments, concerns, all that good stuff, I do these just not for myself. I do them so somebody's gonna get blessed. Somebody can watch it and like, oh wow, I didn't realize. Somebody can get encouragement. Somebody can get a word. Somebody can get something. Man, that's all I'm saying. And it's a practice. It is a, it's like practicing the presence kind of thing. But in the sense of like practice, the more you give yourself over to that thing, the more He's going to speak to you, the more He's going to show you some things, the more He's going to be like, hey, this is what I want you to do. Such as this party thing. I'm like, really? I almost walked away from Him about a year ago, and this is no joke. It's real stuff, stuff that happened. Jolts, I've never had anything like that happen where I had two friends die in like 2 months time, and I was about ready to be AWOL. See, God, I'm out the door, boss. I laugh now, but it wasn't funny there. I was in a deep place. Can't even tell you that, man. I was like, So anyway, that's the deal. Trust the process and allow God to be everything you want Him to be in your world, in your life. Shine bright and never be silent about everything that He is and all that He wants to reveal in and through you. Okay, there you go. There you go. I know it's been long-winded. I'm long-winded on this one, but hey, it's all good. Hope you liked it. Hope you loved it. If you need to rewind it or whatever, feel free to do so. I know there's a lot in this. Normally I like to do individual, break it all down kind of thing. I was gonna do one on tree. I forget the name of the tree, but it's in the Old Testament. It's kind of cool, but it's so synonymous with how our lives are. But that's a whole nother message. It was a good deal. It was a good message too. I've never heard anybody do a message, but I'm gonna do it. And I hope you're blessed by it. Hope you're already blessed by everything I've shared already. So, peace.